Michel de Montaigne, the 16th century French thinker, offers a radical yet profoundly simple antidote to modern anxiety: the courage to admit "I don't know." In a world obsessed with control over our careers, relationships, emotions, and even the future, Montaigne's wisdom reveals how this relentless pursuit of certainty suffocates us. The truth is, life refuses to be tamed. The more we grip, the more it slips through our fingers, leaving us exhausted by plans that crumble, expectations that betray us, and a mind perpetually braced for threats that may never come. Montaigne's genius lay in his refusal to play this game. While others clung to dogma, he turned inward, studying his own contradictions, fears, and shifting thoughts with unflinching honesty. His essays aren't polished theories, but mirrors, invitations to confront our own messy humanity. He questioned everything, especially himself, asking, "What do I know?" not as rhetoric but as liberation. In admitting ignorance, he found freedom from the pretense of having answers, from the tyranny of rigid identities, and from the shame of being inconsistent. This is the paradox few grasp. The need for control is the very source of our anguish. Anxiety thrives when we demand guarantees from a world built on flux. We suffer not because life changes, but because we wage war against that change. Montaigne's alternative: surrender, not passive resignation, but a conscious release into the current of existence. He accepted pain, uncertainty, and even his own irrationality as natural, writing, "I am human, nothing human is alien to me." By doing so, he dissolved the shame of imperfection. The practice begins with self-observation, not the cold dissection of a lab specimen, but the compassionate attention of a witness. Montaigne's journals were his laboratory, where he traced the patterns of his mind without judgment. He found that much of his suffering stemmed not from external chaos, but from the exhausting performance of stability. When he stopped pretending to know, he discovered a lighter way to live, adaptable, amused by his own contradictions, and at peace with not having a fixed script. Here lies the heart of his teaching. Flexibility is true strength. Plans are useful, but clinging to them is folly. Certainty is comforting, but it's a mirage. Montaigne laughed at his own need for control, finding humor in the gap between his expectations and reality. He reserved time for silence, not to escape the world, but to hear his own thoughts clearly, a radical act in an age of noise, then as now. The freedom Montaigne offers isn't freedom from uncertainty, but freedom within it. When we stop demanding life conform to our fantasies, the weight lifts. We notice how much energy was wasted propping up illusions, that we must be unwavering, that love should never falter, that success is a fixed destination. None of this is real. Life pulses, evolves, and defies prediction. The simplicity we crave emerges only when we release the obsession to dominate what was never ours to command. Montaigne's legacy is an invitation to dance with doubt, to embrace the unanswerable, and to find solace in our shared fragility. The peace we seek doesn't come from a perfect future. It's here now in the courage to say, "I don't know," and mean it. That admission isn't defeat, it's the beginning of wisdom. After all, as Montaigne showed, to be human is not to have it figured out but to learn, stumble, and marvel at the mystery of it all.